This is episode 14 of 5 Minutes of Crypto. Alright, guys, welcome back to today's episode. For those of you that are just joining us or are new to the show, the aim of this show is to basically provide you the top cryptocurrency news of the day in like 5 minutes or less. Alright, so let's get started and let's start with looking at the price of the top 10 cryptocurrencies today. And looking at the top 10 here, I'm seeing that Bitcoin's price is currently sitting at $5,295.04. It's down 0.27% on the day, although there was a small spike to start. I did see it cross $5,300, but it wasn't able to break that resistance. I think it is trying to break that resistance, and as I've been saying in my past few episodes, that once it crosses $5,300, we're going to see it quickly jump to $6,000. Remember, guys, this is not financial advice. This is my opinion, so always do your own research. All right, so the next cryptocurrency, Ethereum, is actually up 107. I mean, down to $173.03, which is down 1.03%. Also, it's the same as Ethereum was also a little bit higher on the day. It's gone down a little bit. So if you look at the 7-day trend on both Bitcoin and Ethereum here, you can see that there's this uptrend. So the prices have been steadily increasing, but we've seen before that as soon as Bitcoin hits $5,300, there's a very strong resistance there, and it gets it's not able to break it. So let's see what happens this time. Will it hold? Will it stay? Will it jump to 6K? Let's find out. Other than that, Binance is still going up. It's up 9.41%. I did see it almost hit $25 in the day. It went down slightly right now, but it's at $23.83. And as I said in my episode yesterday, if we cross that, $20 price range where it was holding back at, it's gonna quickly jump to $25, and that's exactly what's happening here. And in the rest of the top 10, I don't see much of a change other than Cardano, which is down 4.42% on the day, down to a low of 0.079 cents. Alright, guys, so let's see what's making news in the cryptocurrency space. And the first article I wanted to start with is this one here. This article is actually from April 17, 2019, but I thought it was important to go over what's happening here. It's basically President Trump is proposing a remittance tax. So for those of you that don't know, remittance is basically when people come from external countries to work in the U.S. or any country, and then they send money back home. So Trump wants to propose a remittance tax on this. Basically, when an immigrant comes to U.S. and he's works for a little bit, makes a little bit of money, he wants to send money back to his parents. Trump wants to tax that, and the idea for him is that once you introduce a tax on this, more of that money will actually stay within the US and it will help bolster the US economy. But the good thing for crypto that comes from this is the fact that if Trump actually introduces this remittance tax, more people will be actually looking to crypto as a way to send money back home, because then they'll be avoiding this remittance tax. So here it says, peer-to-peer exchange platforms geared towards sending money abroad have seen an increased volume since the announcement of President Trump's proposed remittance tax. And it says, compared to the traditional route of money remittance, cryptocurrencies such as XRP offer increased speed and severely reduced fees. So if President Trump does move forward with this proposed tax, the avenue of sending money via digital assets will become an even more alluring method for the growing use case of crypto-based remittance. So basically, you guys get the idea. If this tax gets proposed, or I mean it gets approved, then we will hopefully see an increased use case for cryptocurrency. All right, so the next article I have here is this one, which is actually a survey that was done for American retirees, and it says 3% of American retirees own some Bitcoin, while 33% have no idea what Bitcoin is. So I guess the article basically shows, on average, how many people know about Bitcoin, especially in the older age group, right? We all know that millennials and the younger generation, Gen Z, Gen X, they all know about cryptocurrency. They've all been exposed to it. They've all been exposed more to the digital world. But what about the older population? That's where most of the money is in the world right now, right? The older population owns most of the world's money. So this survey asked 1,000 American retirees that were over 50 years old about their thoughts on investing in major cryptocurrency Bitcoin. And of that, 56.7% of respondents were actually aware of Bitcoin, the remaining weren't. And 2.7% of that group claimed that they already owned some Bitcoin. And 3.5% said that they would like to invest in Bitcoin but did not know how to start. 4.5% expressed interest in investing in Bitcoin but decided to keep an eye on it instead of going forward on the matter. So they have this picture here showing that, oops, sorry. They have this picture here that shows the actual voting results, and let's see if that opened up. So right here, so if it shows how do you feel about investing in Bitcoin, and this is the breakdown. So 56.7%, knew about Bitcoin, but they're not interested. 32.9% said they have no idea what Bitcoin is. 4.3% said yes, they know what it is, but they're only keeping an eye on it. And 3.4% yes, they want to invest in it, but they don't know how. And 2.7% of that group said they already own some Bitcoin. So the idea is that very few of these people, and especially the older age group, actually own Bitcoin, and there's a huge opportunity here for Bitcoin to actually grow a lot more. If we capture more of this market. But hopefully, as the world becomes more digital and people see the advantage of Bitcoin over traditional fiat currency, it'll gain an adoption. All right, guys. So that's it for today's episode. And if you guys like the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Also, please leave a comment below if you have any suggestions for the next episode. I'll see you guys all tomorrow.